This is Letty from Letty Lynn's Corner. Today I'm wanting to show you how to make a page or two in your journal or whatever it is that you're wanting to do this with. Make them non-porous surface so that we can do alcohol inks on them. So we are going to, first of all, I have it gessoed, which is regular white gesso. But I am going to now add Art Basic Gesso Clear Transparent Gesso. And going to make this so that it's nice and shiny and smooth so that we can use alcohol inks on it. Now you can see the recipe that I have on here because this is an old recipe book. But I am hoping that once we're done with the alcohol inks and whatever else decorative that we're going to do on this page, you won't see any of that anyway. So I'm not worrying about perfectly covering that. So we're just going to go over this and let that dry. I'm not dead sure what I'm going to do on this other side, if I'm going to do alcohol inks on it too, but we're just going to go ahead and gesso it as well with the clear gesso. So remember that you can't just do this with white gesso, you need to do it with the clear, because the clear is actually going to give it a glossy finish. Remember to always put something behind it to protect the rest of your pages as well. Alright, we will be back as soon as that dries. Alright, so the plan was to show you and demonstrate the alcohol inks, but sadly my video did not record. So I am just going to show you what I used, and I guess in another video I'll have to demonstrate the actual process. So this part in here and here and here was all Dandelion, Tim Holtz alcohol ink Ranger. Then I did use some Butterscotch alcohol ink, and that's kind of some of the darker parts, but also I have Honeycomb, and Honeycomb is some of the darker parts as well, so they kind of blended together. Then on this side, I did the Stream alcohol inks, all alcohol inks, and it's a beautiful color, as you can tell. It just gives such a rich color. Then we've got Pistachio, and Pistachio is this the lighter parts. And then the darker parts of this that kind of went a little more green is the Patina. So, and then of course some of these redder parts is the Cranberry. And that really added a really pretty blend color to it, as well over here. And then of course for blending we're using 90% isopropyl alcohol. And so that is what I use to create this beautiful background. And now we're going to decorate it. So I have a few pieces of ephemera that are already been created. So I have this cute little piece that was sewn with a little paper flower and a button. And I really like it here, but in order to put tags in it, I feel like it's not deep enough. So I was thinking about putting possibly this piece here, and this is coffee and tea dyed mixture that I did the other day, and then stamped it just with a written stamp. So I was thinking that it would be pretty cute like this, and then make that the pocket. So it kind of adds a little bit more to it. And so that would be a pocket, and then you could do this as a small little pocket. So I think we're going to do that. So first we're going to push this aside a little bit. And I want to make sure that I have like this piece kind of out, so I got to make sure I don't tuck it too far in there. So we're just going to do the edges of this. I think it goes up to about here. Just kind of push that to the side. And then we will I don't think I'm going to do it this way. I'll just do these corners. And it'll be kind of a corner pocket. Alright. And then I had this, so here's just a piece of vintage paper, bought in just paper that looks like that from Paris, and then just writing to make it look like a postcard. So we'll put that behind, and then this picture of a little girl, and both pieces can be used as journal pieces. So sorry about that. That's what that looks like. And it looks just cute with the background, the yellow alcohol inks. Now, something I did want to add to it is some distress ink around the edges, just to give it a little bit, not brand new look, so to speak. Get rid of this now. Just add a little dullness just to make it still look vintagey. That's really pretty. I definitely would do this again in a journal. Alright, so there's that side. And there's a few different things we could do on this side. I really liked this, but then of course it covers a lot up with that, which is not the end of the world if you did that. I originally was going to maybe put this here, and that's what inspired the colors, but I feel like it, I don't know, kind of takes away from the prettiness of this. So we'll use that for something else. I did like this somewhat, but it is tricky when you use brighter colors. So I don't mind this here. I thought this is kind of cute. It's got the green feathers on it, and then it has a couple of tags with it, so we could use this one and this one here, and it kind of tops that off like that. So I think we'll go with that one. And I could leave, I mean, I actually have a spot for, you could make this part an envelope, this part an envelope, this an envelope, and this. And so even in this little tiny envelope that I created from, I think it was either a 4x4 or a 6x6 piece of paper, you're getting 4 envelope slots out of it. And at some point I'll show you how to make those but we're just gonna do this side, I think, without it, because that's a lot for this little envelope, and I don't think this needs it. So, all right. So I think that's really cute. It's honestly pretty basic. When you put color down like that, it adds so much to it. So it's a fairly simple page. Of course, we could put some lace on this side, which would be cute, but I don't think it's needed. I was looking for a little more of a simple page to go in here, so there it is. All right, thanks so much for joining me today on Letty Lynn's Corner, and I look forward to seeing you again. Please like and subscribe, share, and make sure you click the notification button so that you get alerted for when I am able to upload another video. All right, you have a wonderful day.